Ladies and gents, welcome to CG Reaction, and this is Miscellaneous Myths. Kali Tries to Kill Everything by the channel Overly Sarcastic Productions. Alright, look, I'm an Indian, alright, Hindu at that. But if you are thinking, he's gonna make sense of this video, let me just say it, even I don't know everything about my own culture and religions, alright? Even even there's all hazy up here about all this, so I will say what I know about it. There could be something false about that too, so if there is another Indian watching this who's apparently expert at this, don't get pissed off in the comments, alright? Just chill out. I'll just say what I kinda know about it. It could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure lots of it's just true. So yeah, let's watch this video. And it's just 4-minute video. Any Indian religion or anything, trying to fit that into 4 minutes, that is an achievement in its own self. Let's watch this one. And remember people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe so I know which type of videos to react to more, which type of channels to react to more. And check out other reactions I did. There's a link in the description with all of my videos. Check out the cards for all the playlists, check out the end cards. And yeah, let's watch this one.
Wow. Who'd have ever guessed that this wasn't a fully accurate portrayal of Hindu worship? So Hinduism is often called the oldest religion on Earth, a description that actually seems to be true. And because of its antiquity and the fact that it's a synthesis of a large number of disparate traditions and practices from all over the Indian subcontinent, summarizing it concisely in the space of an entertaining intro paragraph is difficult, to say the least. In the broadest, most insultingly simplified terms, Hinduism focuses on how best to live one's life while simultaneously finding a way to escape samsara, the cycle of reincarnation. There's also the concept of maya, illusion, as a source of distraction from one's proper understanding of their place in the universe, and there's also
not actually illusion. Maya, I don't know how to explain this. Maya just means illusion of the unnecessary shit, let's just say. Like let's just say there are people who like you know what, I need to get this Instagram post right, I need to make a proper some kind of video right, I guess TikTok video. In the end, all of that don't matter. So things like that, things that don't really matter but you really crave it, that's Maya in the end. It's not just illusion. Illusion just implies something that is not there, but in this sense, illusion, I guess.
Also Brahman, which is this sort of ultimate universal principle thing, which is really hard to concisely define without sounding like a hippie or a cult leader, but it's
no, Brahmin doesn't mean that. Brahmin is, how you see some of movies, like some kung fu movies or something, where they say he has reached at a state where he's true with the world or something, a really zen and peaceful state where he's I don't know how to say, he's one with the universe or something. Usual societal norms doesn't matter to him, that kind of thing.
kind of the unifying principle energy thing of the universe. There's also Shakti, which is a specifically feminine primordial cosmic energy thing that seems to play the same role as Brahman does in the versions that use it. Now, when it comes to the gods specifically, Hinduism has a system that sounds more complicated than it is. Basically, every god is an aspect of that primordial energy universe.
I'm not sure how true this is. Brahman just means, achieving a state, and there are lots of monk-like people that we call Brahman, but I don't think Brahmin is, yeah.
Universe stuff. And
Sakti is just Mahasakti is the, if I'm remembering correctly, even I could be wrong, let's just say, but the main energy, main entity under her is the, three gods. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, that just mean, Brahma, that is just a creator of, let's just say, of everything. Vishnu is more like a chairman who's overseeing everything, something like that. Mahesh, as in Shiva, is just warrior, like, military general or something, things like that. Obviously, I'm simplifying things.
Most gods will be specific aspects of other bigger gods. For example, Parvati is the gentle, nurturing, motherly aspect of cosmic universe goddess Shakti, Durga is the warrior aspect of Parvati, and Kali is the pissed-off warrior aspect of Durga. They're all
yeah, Shakti is, like I said, is the true, I guess, true one god. Under them, everybody comes. So in that way, Parvati is a, wife of, Mahesh, So yeah, Durga and Kali is also a version of Parvati, sure. Yeah, Kali is just, the angry version of Parvati. Yeah. So, Parvati is more, modest, wife of Shiva, who does all the, I don't know, wife things, I guess. I don't know how to say this. But Kali does not, care about your normal social norms. She's angry, vengeful, that kind of thing, kills evil people or something like that. It's just that kind of thing.
All usually treated as distinct goddesses, but at the same time they're also all the same entity taking increasingly specific forms. One other confusing element to all this is that because the Hindu gods are kind of fluid and mostly symbolic, their relationships with one another can also be pretty flexible from myth to myth. For example, the general rule is that Mother Goddess Parvati is the wife of Shiva, the destructive aspect of the Trimurti whose job it is to end the universe. But Kali, whenever she's around, is also characterized as Shiva's wife without this conflicting with Parvati's thing. So now that we've sort of barely, not really contextualized this, today let's talk a little bit about Kali and how she nearly danced the universe.
Kali is Parvati, but different version of Parvati, that kind of thing. So in the end, yeah, Kali is also, in a way, Shiva's wife, obviously, because, Parvati is Shiva's wife, yeah.
Death. Word of warning, there's about 500,000 variants on this story, with this being only one of them. Mythology is fun like that. Please be nice to my comment section. So
yeah, seriously though, seriously, even, I'm what, 27 now? I've heard all these stories all my life in great details, and even I'm like, I'm confused even there.
Story begins with Durga and the Matrikas, a good name for a band, fighting these dudes Chanda, Munda, and Raktabija along with their obligatory army of faceless minions. Now these guys are Asuras, who are bad guy deities that make a habit of battling the Devas, who are the good guy deities.
Asuras just means, demons. Devas just mean angels, let's just say.
Raktabija specifically has a particularly annoying power that makes him significantly harder to manage than the others. Whenever a drop of his blood touches the earth, it pops out a duplicate of him. This makes fighting him extremely frustrating due to his continuously replenishing supply of bad guys. In fact, it's so frustrating that the sheer force of Durga's pissed off facial expression causes Kali to spontaneously manifest out of her forehead creases and start kicking ass. Now Kali is a lot of things, but terrifying sums her up pretty well. As a physical embodiment of Durga's wrath, she's unsurprisingly lacking in chill, and after immediately murdering Chanda and Munda with minimal difficulty, she starts up on taking down Raktabija, first by eating all of his clones and most of the rest of his army, and then by juicing him like an orange. This, unsurprisingly, kills him pretty thoroughly, and with Kali drinking all his blood before it can reach the ground, he's left tragically cloneless and is therefore dead for real. So with that...
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I went to the Kali temples a lot of time, on all that, but I never pictured the god in this sense, like this terrifying scale. Seeing this video is like, damn, that is so terrifying.
The battle's over and the Devas have won, but unfortunately, Kali, as a manifestation of Durga's unstoppable rage, doesn't exactly chill out just because the battle's done. Instead, she starts wreaking widespread havoc, murdering basically everything she comes across and dancing on the bodies of the dead. Her victory dance / murder...
Damn, I didn't know that. Anyone? That's heavy. I mean, yeah, in the end, it's a, angry warrior spirit who just gets out of hand, I guess.
Party gets so intense that it starts threatening the universe itself, at which point the rest of the Devas decide it's time to call in Shiva to sort this all out.
Yeah.
So Shiva surveys the situation and decides that the only way to get through to his scary wife is through a dramatic heroic sacrifice, so he dives under her foot mid-stomp to heroically shield the ground from her onslaught. When Kali realizes she just boogied all over her husband, she bleps in surprise and immediately calms down and stops destroying.
Yeah, this is where the, Kali and the tongue thing comes on. Tongue just means, oh, what did I do? That I'm pretty sure that's what it simply is. Every time you see depiction of Kali with the tongue just means that, oh, what did I do? I just stepped foot on Shiva. This is the scene where it comes from. I'm pretty sure of that.
The universe, which is good because, as established, that's Shiva's job. Anybody could be that guy.
I'll apologize that more than half of the body of this video is contextualizing Hinduism instead of getting right to the myth, but I don't want to because it's really interesting and I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Night is young and my description is also very, very inadequate and only covers vague, broad strokes elements without addressing any of the myriad forms of regional variation or basically any of the philosophical aspects. I don't blame you, man. Even I'm confused about a lot of these things. I don't think anybody, even who says they're expert at this, know fully about all of this. Let's just say Hinduism is one of the most confusing and complex thing out there. That wrapping their head around it's just impossible. Music's high with This video is the result of a very enlightening conversation with a friend of mine while heckling Temple of Doom for cultural inaccuracies. Yeah, cult of Temple of Doom. Yeah, that Indiana Jones thing. It had an Indian actor, that Kalima. That's a big Indian actor who died just a few years ago.
Rock music, everything is fine. You're in
I have nothing but respect for that one guy on Twitter who described Kali as waifu as F. What is waifu? I don't know what that means.
the mood for a dance.
Okay, so there you go. That was the video. Man, that is surprising, covering all these things in this short video. And it was a good video. I didn't thought there would be much detail in this. But, this channel did cover lots of things. Obviously, not all of it. Don't get pissed off anybody in the comments. But, yeah. Even I'm confused by lots of things. Obviously, generally, I know things that any Indian would know. I know that, but not much in detail. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the cards for all the playlists, check out the end cards, and yeah, I'll see you next time.